There are two sides to every story, and after blogging about Dr. Juanita Bynum's claims that Pastor John entered her hotel room without her consent, I had a feeling that Pastor John would come forward and tell his side of the story as well. I don't know any pastor that holds his tongue when he's been accused of something, so I knew it would just be a matter of days before we got his side of the story. And today is that day. Pastor John and his wife went live on Facebook today, just like Juanita Bynum did on Monday, and told their side of the story. If you missed the original story, there is a link in the description box. But basically, Juanita Bynum was scheduled to preach at Pastor John's church, but she abruptly canceled her appearance after finding out that Pastor John had been in her hotel room without her permission before she arrived. Her assistant had arrived before her and checked in and actually prepared for her arrival by placing sheets on top of all of the surfaces and then laying her clothes, including her undergarments, which is the issue. She laid them out on the dresser so that Dr. Juanita Bynum could just grab everything easily when she got dressed. But once Dr. Bynum found out that Pastor John had seen her undergarments, she canceled her appearance because she felt, quote, naked and like she had been violated. As a woman, I understood, and I still do understand how Dr. Bynum feels, especially when she was saying she didn't know what he did in the room because she didn't see any gift or anything left in there. So Pastor John and his wife are going to explain exactly what happened and why he entered the room. His wife actually answers the questions that people want to know more directly than he does, so pay attention to what she's saying in her explanation.
Hey everyone, my name is Pastor John Moore. This is my wife, Lady K. Just wanted to come and take a minute to address some allegations that were stated on Facebook by Dr. Juanita Bynum. We have been partners in ministry for 8 years. We are committed to excellence and servanthood in our ministry. We have hosted speakers, been hosted, and continue to pursue the calling of God on our lives with excellence and servitude. Recently, during our Breaking Rules conference, there were some allegations posted on Facebook that we want to address as a couple, as partners in ministry. We had the honor and privilege of hosting Dr. Juanita Bynum, somebody that we admired and respected in ministry for our conference. However, through miscommunication, misunderstandings, and a Facebook Live post, the details and frustrations have been made public. We want to be the first to apologize for any misunderstanding, miscommunication, disrespect, and offense. We always operate from a place of excellence and servitude. Together, we planted Experience Church 5 years ago to fulfill the call of God on our lives. We have seen incredible things done at the hands of the Lord. We were excited and in anticipation, asking Dr. Juanita Bynum to join us for the Breaking Rules conference. We are saddened and heartbroken that it has played out the way it has. We are heartbroken that her offense were aired on Facebook as opposed to an in-person conversation or over the phone. If we had a way to contact her, we would. But we wanted to share our heart with you because we are passionate about what God is doing. Distance breeds distortion. We have seen this occur in this situation, and we want to eliminate all of that.
Right, yeah, we do. And, there were these allegations that my husband went into Dr. Juanita Bynum's hotel room and looked at her personal things and an insinuation that he even planted a camera. So today we want to refute those allegations as they are personally and professionally offensive, derogatory, and highly unacceptable. In the video that Dr. Bynum posted, she stated that my husband went into her hotel room and looked at her panties, her undergarments, underwear, and because of this, she was not able to speak at the Breaking News conference. Now, I have watched as my husband has slaved over this conference with excellence and also with a servant's heart to the call of God for real. And days before the conference, he personally reviewed and walked through the rooms with the hotel representative for Dr. Bynum and her team to make sure that everything was correct and right. Now, as I was actually out of town, before Dr. Bynum was even in the state, I went to the hotel to check in the room and deliver a personal note from us and also a gift to show our appreciation, even an additional fruit basket. My husband, upon entering the hallway of the suite, he saw luggage in the main room. He immediately called out, hello, is anyone here? Just to see if anyone was in the room. And then upon no response, he immediately left back out of that room. And he went downstairs to the manager, highly upset of the hotel, because he thought that someone else's items, right, were in the room. We had no reason at all whatsoever to believe that Dr. Bynum or her staff had checked into her room and actually placed her personal luggage in that room. So through a classic game of what we call a telephone, from my husband to the manager of the hotel to Dr. Bynum's assistant and then even to Dr. Bynum herself, then it became the story that he had actually entered that entire room, looked at her undergarments, and this is just absolutely not true. And if we had the opportunity to talk with Dr. Bynum about this specific particular incident, then we could have explained this to her so that she could understand this. We are incredibly saddened by the assumptions and miscommunication that has occurred. I promise you, it is never our heart's intent to cause any hurt or any pain to anyone.
You know, it was a surprise to us that we are not going to be joining us at the Breaking News conference. That she wasn't going to join us at the Breaking News conference. To respect and to honor her integrity, we honored her at the event.
Okay, so after hearing Pastor John and his wife's side of the story, I do feel like I have a better picture of exactly what happened. It sounds like Pastor John is saying that he wanted to give Juanita Bynum a fruit basket and a note, and he didn't think she had checked into the room yet, so he got a key from the front desk and let himself in. But when he entered the room, he thought he was in the wrong room because of all of the sheets on the dressers and on the bed, so he went downstairs and told the front desk about everything being laid out in the room. And then the front desk lady ended up speaking with Juanita Bynum's assistant and trying to clear things up, but that's when everything went wrong. In my personal opinion, I still don't think he should have gone in Juanita Bynum's hotel room, even if he thought she hadn't checked in yet. And it seems like looking back, he understands that now and he's apologizing for it. So now, in my opinion, the conversation has changed. Instead of talking about whether he was right or wrong to enter Juanita Bynum's hotel room, which he admitted he was wrong, I want to talk about whether Juanita Bynum was right to put him on blast like that when she knew that he thought that she hadn't checked in yet. According to Pastor John, Juanita Bynum knew that he thought the room was empty when he entered it. She allegedly knew he was trying to enter her room before she put stuff in it. So was she right to call him out on Facebook like she did? Was she right to bring this much attention to the situation? Leave a comment and let me know your opinion. As always, thanks for watching. Attention YouTubers, you've asked and I'm delivering. I'm sharing with you step by step my secrets to making money on YouTube. And my free guide, How to Make Money on YouTube, is the first step to learning exactly what to do to make money on YouTube. So go to my new website, howtomakemoneyonyt.com, to download your copy today. The link is here on the screen, it's in the description box, and it's in the comments, so you can't miss it.